Imagine this for a moment. There's something very simple, yet incredibly powerful, that most men ignore without realizing it. However, when a man finally understands it and begins to live accordingly, something completely changes. It's as if a hidden switch flips in women's minds. They begin to perceive him differently. The strangest thing is that most men will go through their entire lives without ever discovering it. Are you one of them? If you're still here listening, you probably don't want to be part of that group. Are you looking for something more? Let me explain through a story. It's not about tricks or flashy techniques. It's something deeper, a silent transformation that changes how you act in the world and how others react to you, especially women. Once upon a time, there was a man named Marcus. He was completely ordinary, nothing that stood out at first glance. Like many others, he lived in a constant struggle. He cared too much about what others thought. He sought approval everywhere, praise, attention, validation. He believed all of this would make him feel complete. But no matter how hard he tried, he still felt invisible, especially to women and in terms of social respect. One day, something changed for Marcus. It wasn't thanks to a motivational video or some self-help trick, but because he discovered an ancient concept, something ancestral that has withstood the test of time: Stoicism. At first, he didn't understand it. He wondered what a centuries-old philosophy could possibly teach him about confidence or attraction in today's world. But the more he learned, the more he began to see how everything fell into place in a way he had never experienced before. Stoicism is based on one fundamental idea: control what is within your control and let go of what isn't. Think about it for a moment. Most men are driven by their emotions. They react without thinking. They get angry, become insecure, get defensive, say things they later regret. They are constantly looking for a reaction. Women pick up on it immediately. They notice that instability, and let's be honest, it's neither secure nor attractive. The Stoic man, on the other hand, responds differently. He doesn't lose control when things get complicated. He remains calm when others lose it. Imagine a room full of noise, chaos, people arguing, emotions running high, and there you are, calm, serene, unwavering, like a steadfast mountain withstanding the storm. That quiet strength attracts attention effortlessly. Women notice it instantly. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most important thinkers of Stoicism, once said, "You have power over your mind, not over external events." When you truly understand this, strength arises naturally. When you stop seeking approval and start living according to your own principles, something profoundly changes. You stop needing attention, and paradoxically, it's at that moment that people begin to give it to you. Not just women, but everyone responds to that calm presence. Most men never reach this point. They react to everything. One negative comment can ruin their day. One bad experience defines their attitude. They carry their frustration with them wherever they go. The Stoic man, on the other hand, stops. He asks himself a simple question: is this worth my energy? And most of the time, the answer is no. That ability to choose calm over chaos is what makes him respected and naturally attractive. It's knowing when to speak and when to be silent, when to act and when to let go. It's finding peace in a world that constantly tries to destabilize you. Women admire this because it reflects confidence, maturity, and leadership amidst uncertainty. Marcus began practicing Stoicism every day. He focused on his actions instead of the opinions of others. He stopped seeking external validation and began living for himself. Gradually, everything began to change. People listened to him when he spoke. Women began to notice him without him making any effort. He didn't become louder or more flashy. He became calmer, and that calmness, along with his confidence, did the rest. That's the paradox most men fail to grasp. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Many will hear this and do absolutely nothing. They'll feel motivated for a moment, and then revert to their old habits. But if you're still here, it's because you want more. Do you want to stand out? Do you want respect, not just attention? Start small. When life throws you chaos, stop and breathe. Ask yourself if it's truly worth your energy. Practice this every day. If this message resonates with you, don't just listen and move on. Live it, integrate it. Every step toward self-control is a step toward true confidence,